47 3/4. Oh yeah, dude.
Pretty good, huh?
I think up here it'll be more than fine. That's 44. Wow.
Yeah, you got plenty.
44 1/4. Huh, 5/16. So let's measure the width, like the width and then the body, and see if they're gonna fit up inside. Right to the section width.
Yeah.
I got 72, right on the money. Right to the lip on the inside?
Yep.
Right there?
Yep.
Set, 69 3/4. So
it's a little fucking wide.
2 1/4. Wide. Try to go to the outside of the quarter panel. Like I can trim that flat off. I don't really mind that. Like to that dent in the chrome.
That's where I am down.
It's like 71 5/8, so it's gonna be too wide. Fuck. How did I do that, I wonder? I'll have to
Do what?
end up not being right on the width.
Well, come out of one of these cars, didn't it?
Yeah.
A Cutlass?
Yeah, but it was supposed to be narrower than a stock rear.
Is it probably the offset on these?
It's gotta be the wheels, yeah. That sucks. Maybe I'll have to get fucking different wheels. Yeah, I need like an inch less, an inch more backspace, and then space it out just a little bit probably to get it to be what I need.
Yeah.
Because these are only 10 wide too. These aren't 10.5s. So. All right.
Lower it down.
Yeah, we'll lower it down. Guys, we determined that if I cut this chrome like right to the edge here and then glue the outer piece on, it should tuck up in there without having to do different wheels and all kinds of other stuff. But we'll find out. Jimmy Johnson's rear under there is perfect, huh?
Looks like the spring's gonna be like 2 inches long.
Yeah. They are going to have to cut them way down, I guess, right? Shorties.
Not gonna be much spring.
Gotta go this way some. That's pretty good. Look at the downhill those uppers are going to be on.
Yeah, I would say that this is gonna be like this.
Because of the spring pockets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ta-da! Rear axle is under it. I got the diff cover off because there was no oil and I got to reseal it from when the guy shipped it to me, but I wanted to show you guys the spool. This thing is monstrous. It's a 44 spline. Yes, that's correct. 44 spline, full spool, 12 bolt. And that flange that the ring gear is on has got to be 1 1/4 inches thick. I mean, it is beastly. 373 gears. The ARB. Willwood drag brakes on the back. It's all trussed. It's got the reluctor wheel for drive shaft speed. 1350 strange yoke. 4 adjustable control arms. And it's got the little adjustable spring collars that go up and down like a couple inches. I think I may end up doing a coilover though, because these are too wide set right now for the stock spring pockets, so I'm gonna have to cut them and move them, or just cut them off and go coilover. So I'm still kind of up in the air on that. Luckily I haven't bought anything, so I have that option still, which is nice. So what we figured out was the track width in the rear with the 4.5-inch backspace on a 15 by 10 with a 28 10.5 tire was going to be just a little too wide for me to fit under the quarter panels without trimming stuff and maybe even rolling the fender, you know, rolling the quarter panel. So I just went ahead and said screw it, and I sold the wheels and tires that were on the back, and I ordered new ones that should be the right offset and new Hoosier drag bracket radials. So I'm going to mount those up, and then I think 1 inch, I got 1 inch extra back spacing, and I think it's going to hit the control arm bracket down there in the bottom, but I have billet spacers, wheel spacers that are 1/2 inch, so I think I can have my buddy chuck those up in his Bridgeport or on the lathe and thin them out to where I get the most narrow in the rear as I can to clear the rear quarter panels. So I'm gonna get started on that. There's the tires. Let's get the wheels over here. Open those up. Look at those, huh? Here's that high tack. I'm gonna put this on the bead. I got some high pressure, well, not high pressure, they're just, they're not like flexible, whatever, rubber valve stems. All right, let's take this wheel off. Let's test fit this wheel. Make sure we're close before I go making that wheel non-returnable. Okay, so I'm just about, I think I actually am on the hub, maybe like a 1/16 of an inch. It's not touching, and it's hitting that control arm mount in the back. But that's nice fitment. Look at that right here. That's what I wanted. So you can see we're touching the arm right there, the bracket, the arm bracket. So I'm gonna open up my little billet spacers and see, maybe they don't even need to be cut down at all. These are 1/2 inch, so with this spacer on here, it's only 1/2 inch difference now than what was on there with the old wheel and tire setup that you guys already saw. Okay, so we're not hitting anything anymore. I think the rear too needs to go this way a hair. It's not centered. So now, ooh, actually this is nice, you guys. Look at this. That's probably 3/16 or 1/4 of an inch there. So I did a little reading on the high tack gasket stuff on the bead, and a lot of people have luck with it and a lot of people don't have luck with it. So I figured I'm gonna just try it and see if I can figure it out myself. One thing I did see was people scuff up the bead a little bit to give it a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of grit to bite to. 600 grit, that's probably too fine. Honestly, I was just gonna wire wheel it. I'll just try that and see what it looks like, and if it seems like it's not enough, I'll do something else. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so I used that wire wheel on the drill. The first one I used was too fine. It was not even scratching like the paint that they put on the wheel. So I grabbed a more aggressive wire wheel, and I thought it was going to be too much. This thing's pretty gnarly, but it did a nice job. Like just scuffing it up just a little bit, you know, to give it a little bit of abrasive to let that high-tack gasket sealer bite into. So I'm gonna run some that gasket stuff on here first, I think, before I mount the tire on. And yeah, should be pretty slick. I might scuff this up here on the flat just a little bit, because I know the side isn't, you know, the only spot on the tire that bites the wheel. Obviously I did both beads, so I'm just going to run that on the flat here, and then I'll put some of that goop on there and get this tire mounted up. And I guess I'm gonna go white letters out. I went with the Hoosiers because I like those white letters, that old school look for the Cutlass, so we're on Burgundy. Be looking flashy with those on there. I went with the what is it? That's Mickey Pro Bracket Radial. This is a drag bracket radial DBR. I couldn't find anything bad about them, and I wanted to try the Hoosier because we got a couple customer cars on the Mickey Pro Bracket radials, and they work great, you know. So I wanted to try these out and see how they work too. So yeah, and I love that Hoosier Daddy font right there. It's pretty sweet. So oh, I think they high-tacked the cap on this. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's red. I've never used this stuff before, you guys. So guys, it's burgundy. This is a good sign. This color of this stuff is matching it's color matched. Color matched the beads to the body. All right. Let's see. Hopefully I can get the freaking tire on there, but that stuff is hardening up already. Some dust here. At least they're gummy and soft, right? got her mounted after a few choice words and wrestling that tire machine around. I ended up just using starting fluid and a freaking lighter because they were not gonna get seated otherwise, it seemed like. So I'll get the next one on video for you guys in case I set my shop on fire. That fits awesome, you guys. Oh, wow. I gotta shave this part of the frame notch, just with the flap wheel or something, but that's awesome. See it? Woo! There is clearance there. You can't even see it on the video. Oh, not right there though. Yeah, that's gonna get shaved. Just close on the back. We're looking real good on our bracket though. Oh.
This is making me nervous.
Ready?
No. Jesus. You have some on the ground.
I'm running out of fluid too.
It's still on fire, dude.
It's okay, it's inside. It's out. Is it?
No.
It's fine.
I can.
It's mostly fine.
Are you? Is this?
Mass airflow cleaner. Content's extremely flammable. Try this again.
Is this dumb? Jack.
You're pointing at the ceiling.
I am. Oh, I'm scared. This is like mean to make your wife do this, I think.
That should work. Ready?
I guess so. Oh. No. That's a good thing?
Oh no, blew the fucking... Wait, what did it do?
Wait, it looks like it's gonna blow up. I'm scared. Yeah, I don't like it.
Don't do this at home, you guys. Oh, actually, I can see it right here like this. What do you think?
I like it. No, that's too girly. I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't really like it either. Okay, so we got both rear tires mounted, and I measured the tread width and the section width again, and I'm still half an inch too wide, so I got to take a 1/4 inch off each side, which I think I'll just, instead of milling those 1/2 inch spacers that I put on, I'll get 1/4 inch spacers. And then the only trouble I'll have is a little spot on each control arm mount on the bottom I can take off. Fine. And then we'll be able to fit this whole thing underneath the body after trimming the 1/4 panel pinch welds. But show them this, show them how wide the section width is on this versus the tread. We got 10, let me see what tape width. Because these are way wider than I thought they would be. We got obviously 10.5 tread width, and then the section width is something like 12 and 5/8, almost 3/4. So it's 2 inches of added width. That was kind of, no, I didn't anticipate that. But we'll get it figured out. Thanks you guys for watching again this week, checking in, and I'll be putting up another video again. I'll be working on it this week, so I got some more next week for you. Thanks for watching. All right, go ahead, zip them off.
All right, we're taking this tire off today because what happened, we measured, it's hard to get tire size correct, and we might need to use some millimeter pieces called nuts and bolts to make the right tire fit. We're taking the tire off today. Here we go.
Well, hold on, you're not all the way on that thing.
That was... Sometimes that happens. Safety first. Always wear your gloves. I'm scared and I can't.
You got it, go ahead.
You only loosen them first. And then you take them all off. Just put that back on first.
You can put it on the floor.
These are just the nuts. You can just put them on the floor.
All right, take it easy. That's all.
Those are probably expensive.
Some aluminum threads are real, not super strong.
And then you gotta wiggle it off. I've seen Jack do this. This is why you have a tool, see? There we go. And then you take it right off. Wiggle, wiggle.
Way to go.
That's how it's done.
You did a good job. Oops.
Want me to do the other side?